Hello everyone! So I want to discuss kind of this weird little subject that has to do with feminists, has to do with them just going completely overboard. And I'm not just saying this to be dramatic, I am totally serious. I really think that the movement has gone completely overboard and that they've lost what their movement's purpose was for to begin with. So, for instance, I've noticed that a lot of feminists that are pretty popular online have been bashing on women that aren't agreeing with the movement entirely. And I don't think that's what the movement stands for. So we could just forget about the dictionary definition of feminism. We'll just throw that out the window because it doesn't really matter anymore. If morals are going to be forgotten, then principles are just forgotten entirely as well. So you might be asking yourself, what exactly do I mean when I say that the majority of feminists are picking on a specific group of women? Well, what I have noticed is that a great amount of popular figures are just bashing on a specific group of women for not agreeing with the movement entirely. If they have any opposing views, then instantly it's like, you're not a good enough feminist. This is very hypocritical actually because feminists are supposed to stand up for women's rights, regardless of their personal beliefs. This whole entire movement is to push equality for women so that they can have the same equality as men have. Instead, you will hear a great amount of these figures talking down on specific women that just don't agree. They have different views, and that's fine. Now, technically, by definition, all women are considered to be feminists. Now, it's because we all want to have the same equality as men, okay? That is great. That is women's rights at its finest. But there's a difference when you start having this radical, aggressive feminism. The most important thing to understand about this movement is that standing up for women's rights versus aggressive feminism has crucial differences that you should really take into consideration. Just because you are a woman does not mean you have to be a radical feminist. Instead, you can embrace women's rights with a rational tone. Like, seriously, just listen to some of these obnoxious tweets. Like, they're really annoying because it's just people that are verified off of Twitter that are mad about women that are thinking for themselves. On Alexis Isabel's account yesterday, she tweeted out that white women helped elect Trump, and tonight they helped elect DeSantis and Cruz. We have another wild ass tweet from Hannah Vickers where she actually had enough confidence to tweet out that, okay, white women, we need to do better. Do you like being controlled by white men? Looks like it. Yeah, these women are completely crazy and they've lost it. Lastly, Women's March had their way as well yesterday, tweeting a really stubborn tweet, and they had to say there needs to be accountability and reckoning. There's a lot of work to do with white women. A lot of learning, a lot of growing. We want to do it with you. Stay tuned. I don't care what you say. You're not going to target white women, okay? Because white women can be liberal, they can be independent, they can be conservative, they can be any political party that they desire and they choose to. So you're not going to try to target a race because you're a failure as an organization. I honestly feel like they're just making this stuff up as they go. Whenever they don't get their way, they have to spew this little rhetoric online and have to target a specific group, so they target white women. That's fine. Just take your anger out on other people, take your insecurities out on others, and that'll do you justice in the end. The generalizations about white women that are made up by feminists can actually influence people that do not understand the truth. This is why it could have a damaging effect on society because it's supposed to be about equality for women, pushing the rights for women, okay? So that we can have the same equality for men, all right? I've been saying this throughout the video, but what it's about now is about deceitfulness. It's about lying. It's about manipulation. Aggressive feminism in today's age is forever changing, but there's one thing for certain, is that feminists, well, the aggressive feminists, love to exploit the movement for everything that they can. And as a result, they are just having people fall into their trap. Looks like that wraps everything up for tonight, so be sure to stay tuned for my next video. It'll be up pretty shortly, so I'll see you next time.